Yes, curls are in session today. Hello. Okay, hello and welcome to Gossip and Grigio. My name is Stephanie and I'm a little bit tipsy. Okay, so welcome to my second video. And this is going to be all about how to save money when you are redecorating or trying to furnish your home. If you have not watched my first video, which is a house tour of my 500 square foot studio apartment here in Atlanta, and I know that people are going to be like, well, it's easy to save money when you are... My mother is texting me. My mother, not a man. Anyways, so where was I? Yes. So what I was saying was, yes, people are going to say, oh, it's so easy to furnish a 500 square foot studio apartment. Honestly, when you're on a tight budget, it's not easy to buy furniture at all, especially couches, beds. Those things are very expensive. And I'm going to give you my tips on how I save money and how you can save money, whether it's, you know, a 500 square foot home or a 1,500 square foot home. So my first tip is to, of course, everything in my home, just about, like the big ticket items, except for my mattress, because I'm worried about that. Like, I don't like bed bugs, and I don't want to sleep on someone else's mattress because anyways, other than that, everything else is pretty much secondhand. And from Facebook Marketplace, Facebook, Craigslist, I think like OfferUp. Is OfferUp still up? I don't know, but I know Poshmark. I'm always on Poshmark. Pretty much almost half of the things I own now are from Poshmark or Goodwill. So I would definitely go ahead and check out Goodwill. And here's the thing about Goodwill. People are like, oh yeah, I've seen a lot of comments because I watch like religiously, like YouTube videos of people that have tips of like how to save money doing this, go to Goodwill, blah, blah, blah. And then I see a lot of comments on people saying they don't have a Goodwill that has anything good. And here's my tip about that is go to, and this is gonna sound bougie, but go to the wealthiest area in your state. Now, it might be a drive, or at least your Tri-City. Here in Atlanta, the wealthiest area, for instance, is Buckhead. So I go to the Buckhead Goodwill. And the thing is about that is you don't want to just go to a Buckhead Goodwill that is not a donation center. That means that if it's not a donation center, they're getting everything. They're getting things from donation centers from all over the state, probably from all over wherever. They're not getting things from that area. So I only go to upper class, higher end areas that also have a donation center. So that's one way to really find some really awesome pieces. I mean, my next video is like my favorite top 10, like top 10 things I found at Goodwill or thrifted. And most of the stuff is from one particular Goodwill, and I always go there because it's in the nicest area of the state, and also it's a donation center. There are other Goodwills in that area, but they don't have a donation center, so you could be getting things from the H of the middle of nowhere, Georgia. Just because it's a nice area does not mean that that's who donated it. Does that make sense? Okay, so that's all I'm gonna say about that. So that's a tip. My second tip is Facebook Marketplace. My thing is, there's things on there that I love but are out of my price range, but you can always haggle. There's a lot of people that, first of all, if you're serious about an item, here's a tip. Do not message someone and say, is this item still available? Because I know for experience, I have gotten that and it really annoys me. Like, obviously, it is still available. It's still on the site. I want to sell it. I want to make money. It's still available. My thing is, if you are a serious buyer, even if you don't have a ton of money, say, listen, I can come pick it up tomorrow early in the morning or whatever time is convenient for you. Be extremely communicative, because communicative. One thing that's really annoyed me selling in the past on Facebook Marketplace are people that are kind of like wishy-washy. They kind of like something, don't want it. Is this still available? Or they lowball really bad. I would say if you put in an offer, I would go down 15 to 20% and no lower. Like, I've had people send me offers of like 50%. That's just gonna make someone really irritated with you and not interested in wanting to sell it with you. So I would not do that. I would go in 15%, 20% lower than the asking price. See what they say. If they say the price is firm, then the price is firm. And then if that's the case, say, you can always say, okay, the price is firm, but what if I pick it up tomorrow first? And like, well, I have a lot of offers, because I've had situations where people are like, oh, well, there's a lot of offers. Okay, well, how can I be the most attractive buyer to you? You can always ask that. What are you looking for in a buyer? People might be willing to say, oh, I'll pay that price, or say, oh, I'll pay the asking price and pick it up tomorrow, but then they don't show. There's a lot of no-shows when you are selling things online and people are picking up in person. So I would say, okay, so what time is the person that you're speaking to that's willing to pay full price going to show up? And then after that time, say, okay, they said they're gonna pick that. I've had this conversation before. Okay, I really wanted a mirror. Okay, this person really is going to pay $40 for this mirror. Okay, I will pay $40. I'll pay $35 for this mirror, but I will pick it up if they don't pick it up. Now, that person that's selling that mirror rather get $35 than nothing at all. So if the person does not show up, which is like a 50-50 chance when you're selling things online, and if the person does not show up, just say, hey, after the designated time, say, okay, they're gonna show up at this time. You message them. Does this make sense? You message the seller, say, hey, did this person show up? If they say no, okay, well, I'm still willing to pay that $35. And then that's how you can get your specific deal on that item. Does that not make sense? I feel like I was really all over with that. Didn't make sense. I'm sorry. Third tip is estate sales. I do everything at estate sales. I got everything I'm wearing right now from an estate sale. This is 100% silk Muriano Luigi. That's not right. I'll put it on here, but this is like a $300, $400 silk top from Italy that I got for $5 from an estate sale. The pants I'm wearing, the pants I'm wearing, by the way, yeah, I love this top, and I get so many compliments. Got compliments on it today. Love this top. These are my pajama bottoms because I'm wearing pajamas because work from home. 100% silk. I'm very into 100% like natural fibers now. Like, I like a lot of silks. I like a lot of cottons, linens. I'm on this kick. I don't know, but I mean, everything I'm wearing right now is $15. I mean, retail is over $500. So that's just my clothes. Now, for furniture, as far as mirrors, as far as dishware, everything you could ever need to furnish your home, you will find at an estate sale, because it's someone who is either moving, getting divorced, whatever, what have you. There's all kinds of reasons why there are estate sales. You never really know why. Maybe someone didn't pay their taxes. You never know. Like, I would love to go to Erica Jane Girardi's estate sale. Oh my God, that would be amazing. But yeah, people, I took a lift to an estate sale like a couple weeks ago, and someone was like, oh, isn't that when, the driver was like, isn't that when someone dies? No, not always. Sometimes people, you know, just went to jail. You know, something very, you know, nice. You know, not as sinister. Okay. By the way, this little bubbly, a little bubbly in a wine glass. That could be why I'm so chatty today. The trick to estate sales, first what you want to do is find estate sales in your area. What I do is I Google estate sales Atlanta. I live in Atlanta. Whatever city you live in, Google estate sales that area. Now, there's going to be a couple things that come up. There's going to be companies that actually are the host of an estate sale. There's also something that I like to use, which is, they're not paying me to say this, but estatesale.net. So estatesales.net is where I usually like to go. They don't always have every single sale on there that's going on in your area, but for the most part, they have some pretty good stuff. They have the majority of what you're looking for. And it's kind of like a search engine for estate sales. And the trick to estate sales is usually the formula is the first day, it's full price. Whatever they're charging, it's a sticker price. You can, depending on the company that's hosting it, you could try and see if you can haggle things down, but I've had people not want to haggle even on the last day of a sale. So I would really steer clear of the first day. Things are ticket price on the first day. On the second day, usually at an estate sale, it's 25% off. And now on the third day of an estate sale, usually everything is 50% off of the ticket price. And that's how you're gonna get the best deals. I have gone to one estate sale the first day of a sale, and I regretted it so much. Typically never go to an estate sale on the first day. The second day, if I know that they have some luxury items that someone might snatch up, okay, I will check it out on the second day. And now if I really have some money to burn, just want to check it out, don't know if I'm going to buy anything, but want to get a deal, I go on the third day, because I know everything in there is 50% off, and you want to be in there first in the door, because I've seen lines out the door. And I don't know how other people have heard about estate sales, because they're new to me, but people know, and they will like come from far and wide out of the woodwork. There's lines of cars down like driveways of people waiting just to get into an estate sale. So if you are, say you look online on estatesales.net and you see a couch that you really like, what you can do is you can call the number. Usually there's a number to the company that's hosting that estate sale, and you can call and ask for the sticker price. Describe the item that you've seen in the photo, and then ask what the sticker price is. If that's within your budget, okay. If it's, then you can go check it out, try and be first in line on the first day if that's in your budget. If it's not in your budget, what I would do is I would go the first day and then just have your eye on the item, talk to the salespeople, say if it's still here by the end of the day, by the end of that sales day, say I would like 25% off. Now, say that sale ends at 4 o'clock, and they're not kidding about those times. Like, if you show up at 4:01, they won't let you in the door. They're not kidding. So, at 4 o'clock, say the sale ends, say, hi, I'm here, I'm still here, I'm here at 4:05. I would like this couch. Can you put this on hold for me until tomorrow? and I will come back tomorrow, and they might set that couch aside for you and until you get there. And they'll set it aside the whole day. I definitely know of instances of where that happened, and that's how you can get like first dibs and say, and that's how you can get first dibs, and that's just one little tip. I hope that was helpful. My next tip is, of course, Home Goods, Marshalls, all of that, but I've gotten my hallway console, which I showed you in my home tour. I got that at a discount. I believe it was like 10 or 15% off because it had like an imperfection. It was a little bit wobbly, and I knew that I could fix it once I got it home. So I asked the salesperson if I could get a discount. They said yes. I took it up to the cash register, and they applied that discount. And then I got, I think I got 15% off of it. So the sticker price is not always the sale price, especially if you're in a physical store. Now, especially a place like Ross, Home Goods, they already are a discount store. So they're usually more open to applying a discount to an item. So if you see an imperfection, I mean, if you need to go in there with a magnifying glass and say, I see like 1 millimeter scratch, and it's very important to me, and I would buy it, but it's got that scratch, so I'm not gonna buy it unless you give me a discount. You know what I mean? Like, just, you know what I mean? This is the thing that I always forget when I'm moving is dishes. Dishes, nice ones, can get expensive. I'm getting a little bit older now, not that old, but I'm getting a little bit older now, and nice dishes and nice glasses to sip my wine out of, they are becoming a bit more important to me, but they're also very expensive, especially nice crystal glassware. So I've gotten a lot of teacups, wine glasses. My tip is to get those items from an estate sale or Goodwill. Don't forget about those items. And I know that some people are really like, ew, I don't want to get used drinkware, or I don't want to get used plates. Like, if you've ever been to a restaurant, those are used plates. Those are used cups. Those are used wine glasses. Those are used forks and knives. That's how I look at it. And my thing is, I used to work in a restaurant like for years. At least in my own home, I can see how they are being washed, and I know they're clean. When you're in a restaurant, you don't know how those used utensils are being cleaned. So that's how I look at it, and you're getting it at a discount. So if you're trying to save some money, there you go, that's a tip. As far as wall decor, I definitely will have some links below. I mean, they're not like affiliated links or anything like that. Y'all, I am a new YouTuber, so I don't have any affiliated links. I just have links that I know that have worked for me. As far as getting a discount on my gallery wall behind me, I'll show you it right now. If you can see that. All I know are the links that have helped me get a discount on things like my Prada Marfa poster, and those I've seen those all over the place for like over hundreds of dollars, like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I've seen one Prada Marfa sign for like $1,000, and that sign in my hallway right now is $25. So I will leave some links below of where I've gotten my posters for my home decor. Oh, this is my Frankie. He had eye surgery. Say hi, Frankins. Say, oh, my eye hurts. It's okay, little baby. Oh, you love the limelight. Oh, you're like your mommy. Those are my tips and tricks. They're just a little something here and there. I have so many tips on how to save money. So many tips on how to, because I don't do anything if it's not on sale at all. If breathing could go on sale, I'd try and get it on sale. That's a little much, but not really. Well, really, I do breathe on sale because I have asthma and I get that medication on sale. They tried to charge me at CVS today full price for my medication. I don't think some of the... Anyways, so that being said, I am super hyper today. I think it's the hair. Big hair, big energy. Okay, that's all I have to say. Those are my tips. If any others come to mind, I will post them. The very next video is going to be my top thrifted luxury buys, and you don't want to miss that, so make sure to subscribe. Make sure to subscribe to the podcast, Gossip and Grigio podcast, on all platforms. Spotify, it's everywhere. So, yep, thank you for watching.